Good morning. How's everyone doing? We're hanging out here, there we go. We're hanging out here on a Friday morning. Just going to be doing some modding, catching up on some work on Djentbot. What's up, Nemesis, Cali, Prided Tuba, Caribou, Norberto? Yeah, we're, I don't know, we're just going to bang through some stuff. Namely, getting the new mixes of songs loaded in here. Maybe recharting some of the sillier stuff on Crazy and Dog Gods. And then loading in the alternate versions of these songs, the remixes we did for Crazy and Sideways. And then the 8-bit versions of Sideways and Crazy and Dog Gods, the ones we started playing with. What's up, Pyro? Lindsay, Ahmed, Just Alex. How's everybody doing? First thing I was just playing with right now is getting the 8-bit versions of everything working, and I really just need to save this as a stage. I keep doing this by hand. Djentbot. So this is the 8-bit remix of Crazy, which I need to either rearrange the chart or something to make this work a little better. Let's see what that looks like.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's using the start of the week 6 stuff. Okay, so obviously placement is very off on this. And the chart is very wrong. But animations are looking good. Okay, cool. So that's a start. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 date. I know. So I bet I can change that. Oh, you know what? We should just replace the file with like really lo-fi, like old crappy NES era PCM samples. That'd be funny. Let's do that. So this will just be a really bit crushed voice. Let's find in the files where that's being used. Here's Djentbot upgraded. Now that sound has to be in assets, preload sounds, I'm guessing. Here's intro go pixel. Let's just pull in all of these and see see what they actually sound like. I don't know which of these are which. And I do not want to warp any of these, please. Okay.
1, 2, 3, go!
Okay. So we need to replace each of these sounds with a with one of our own. I'm just making sure. Okay. Good. And we're just going to record those 3 words. Check, check, check. There it is. So we need 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're going to chop these. I have a few modding tutorials dropping later today, namely on the topic of creating chromatic scales, because a lot of people were asking how to do that. So I made a tutorial in Ableton, and God help me, I made a tutorial in FL Studio. Those will be posting like right after the stream. I just got to edit them real quick. And then the premiere for, oh, I got these backwards, I think. And then I'll be posting the premiere for Detected from the Hex mod for tomorrow. So we got some fun stuff. Let's hear that.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. Let's get this sounding really chippy.
Go. 1, 2.
Let's see how low we can go and have it.
1, 2, 3. Go.
Manny, thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Go. Go.
That's not bad. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to save each of these. Right where we found them. Which is right here. Yeah, the chromatic tutorial will be up later. I think it's a lot easier in Ableton than FL, having taken the time to figure it out in both. Chip 2. Chip 3. Exactly, Ruby. And chip go. Okay. So we got that. Let's load that in. And see what those are actually supposed to be named. Oh, we have to convert these to OGGs. Intro 1 pixel, intro 2 pixel, intro 3 pixel, intro go pixel. Okay. Oops. Is there a way to export OGG from Ableton? No, unfortunately not. I always go through Audition here, but you could probably use Audacity to do the same thing. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay, I think we should be good. If we run that now. Oh, one more thing. Pyro, thank you so much. And Ninzai17, thank you. You're both amazing. Thank you so much. Let's change these characters. Bit friend. Djentbot. Okay, that should actually just automatically let us load that then. Caribou, the worst part is I actually did kind of come around on Winter Horrorland. You've heard it. You've heard the new song I did for a mod, right? I actually reference Winter Horrorland a lot in that one because it makes sense for the context of the mod. But I got a lot of cool songs coming out soon. One for Tales Gets Trolled, probably in the next couple weeks. That'll be out. And then one for another mod that I'm a very big fan of, coming a few weeks later. FU YouTube, having trouble installing M Auto Pitch. What's going on? What kind of errors are you getting, FU? Yes, I know, Yago. I only want it for week 6, actually. Or for this one song, specifically. Because this is also like a pixel style thing.
3, 2, 1, go.
Whoops, close. I forgot to change the stage in the file.
3,
2, 1, go.
Okay, the 3 didn't take. What happened there? I want preload sounds. What did I miss? Intro 1 pixel. I must not have done... Oh, 3. Whoops. Intro 3 pixel. I have to... I saved it as a wave like a fool. There we go. Okay, so now that should work. Next order of business is getting the stage in place, getting all the pieces where they need to be, and I think we're going to need to do 2 things to do that. For one, we can see the background is really blurry. It's getting filtered, and I don't know how to make it not filtered. I wonder if we can... I bet we can change something in the code to make that happen. So let's go to... there's something... There's a flag you can change to make it look pixely. And I need to find that. And then we can write a new Lua command to... Here we go. If equals pixel stage. So let's look for this term all throughout the code. We're not looking at any C++ files. I just want these. Okay. If it's pixel stage, anti-alias equals false. Okay. We're getting closer. This is what coding is. It's really just like, oh, so that should be active then there. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to do a dumb workaround. Actually, sorry, that's a moot point because I do want this to work this way. Anyway, I'm being a fool. We're just going to multiply the actual size of that image file a few times. So let's... Callie, coding is literally just instructions for the computer. Every one of these instructions you can trace back if you know where to look and really just literally follow. It's like a recipe. Every one of these commands relies on something else before it. This is... And actually, Friday Night Funkin' is one of the simpler games I've looked at the code of. Like, it's really... There's not as much going on as you'd think, and it's all written really simply. It's actually a great game to start learning some concepts of coding on, if you wanted to do that. Here's our studio, and we need to look at how we have the stages set up for this. No, I don't. My God. Okay. We need to look at the studio. Specifically, okay, we're scaling this 8 times, so we're actually just going to make that image 8 times bigger. So we'll set this to 800%, and we're going to set the resampling to nearest neighbor, which means it's going to be just pure pixel art. That's not what I chose. There we go. Okay, there we go. Looking good. Just a great pixel art representation of the same drawing. Actually, not nearly as pixely as I wanted. Yeah, can you just do... Oh, I see what happened. Okay. There we go. That's some pixely stuff. Love it. I gotta find that file again. Okay. Djentbot, assets, shared, images. Boop. Okay, we're now going to remove this line, so it's not going to scale it. And I want to do one more thing, and this is going to be kind of silly. I want to overlay a Game Boy on screen. So let's find a really big picture of a Game Boy. How's it going, Gower Runs? I'm doing good. I want a really big, just straight-on picture of a Game Boy. That's a Game Boy Pocket, so not quite the right thing. Can I get more images like this of the original Game Boy? That's decent. I kind of like that. There we go. That's good. Let's work with this. Oh, it's really small, though. I need a big picture of a Game Boy. That's better. We can work with this. I will, Caribou. I'm going to find a place for that. Okay, so we have a picture of a Game Boy here, and we just want the Game Boy. Really just this portion of it. In fact, we're going to crop to... what is this screen size? That looks 16 by 9, so we'll crop 16:9. I would... Jeez. Photoshop, what are you doing here, buddy? Photoshop, you're getting all Pro Tooly on me. Thank you. Okay, there we go. And we may go a little larger just so we can see some extra stuff on either side. Really center this. Set things down a little bit so we can see the Game Boy. I actually want to give us a little more room on either side, but we'll probably zoom in from this quite a bit. Okay, that's fun. And we can save this in... Boop. Here. Shared images. And this is going to be... Game Boy overlay. And there's one thing we need to do beyond that, and that is cut out this middle section. I may even make this simpler. We're just literally going to draw a square. Boop. Oh, I can see it's slightly off kilter. We're going to rotate this just a little bit. Oops. We're going to use the straighten tool, which lets me just kind of draw from one spot to another, something that I want to be a straight line, like this. And you can see we're off by 0.3 degrees, but that's enough. That's enough to mess with us. Okay. Yikes. Why did that do that? I didn't like that. All right, we're just going to cut a larger chunk. That works. Delete. Oh, I need to unlock this background. There we go. And now the last thing we're going to do is just set up a tiny drop shadow. So it kind of casts some shadow on the inside of the screen, usually from the bottom. There we go. Okay, that's going to really sell the realism of this stupid thing. And we'll save this PSD file in the art folder just in case we ever need to mess with it later. What's up, FH something? And okay, we can close that too. Now, let's play with things a little bit. We need to work in our export folder for a moment first. Oh, we are. Good. Okay, so we're going to add GB overlay. What's up, FH? Yeah, I'm making the stage for the 8-bit level. And then we need to add the Lewis sprite as well. And if I restart, we should see something. Maybe. Or it'll crash. Who knows, man? Probably gonna crash. I think that was a really big image file I used. I think it was like stupid big. I should have thought about that. We're gonna resize that image. In the meantime, I need to copy this to the actual source. Yeah, you can... Yeah, you crashed. I'm sorry. You're dead. Okay. No, this isn't big. This isn't that big. It's a 2 megabyte file, which is kind of large. Yeah, see, that's not a big image. Okay, why? Can I make it smaller? Smallest file size. Yeah. Jeez. Can it load JPEGs? JPEG would be smaller. Let's just try running it again, see what happens. Giant files and tiny boyfriends. The story of longest solo ever. Thanks, Pyro. I had a lot of fun with that one. I got to be very theatrical with it. Okay, let's see what this looks like.
3, 2, 1, go!
Why do we have the wrong music? That was weird.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, I'm not seeing the Game Boy overlay. Why is that? Where is it, is the question. It should be in the same location. Game Boy, did I get the file name wrong? I may have goofed on the file name. Oh, Jesus, really? It's probably going to need to... Yeah, we need to recompile. Okay, the way I'm doing this with source files is dumb. I should be doing this the real Psych engine way, but I just didn't. Let's edit this into the weeks so I can properly... Is that the name of the studio? Yes, Studio 8-bit. Okay. Song Crazy 8. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sir Peter? Thank you so much. Pyromaniacal, you could just Google the lyrics. Google is pretty good at that stuff. You have a cat, Harold? I also have a cat. Deathtrap, I think there's no actual Rukon game this week. We are going to just have a chill stream, probably like me, Dane, and JD. Maybe Riley, or maybe we'll play some Halo or something. We'll see. Ever plan on doing a witty or retrospector? Probably retro, probably not witty. What's up, FNF Gamer? Hey, look at it, we got it. Okay, cool. We got some placement and some scaling wrong, but we're gonna fix that. So the first thing I like to do is zoom out the camera a little bit so I can see what's going on and then figure out where I need to move things. Okay, so the Game Boy overlay needs to come to the left quite a bit and needs to be a lot bigger. Let's make it first a bit bigger. And there's a command here. What is it? Set scale something? Shoot. I don't remember the command. I just deleted out of this. I can check my GitHub, though. Hang on. Oh, no. Okay. Unless... No. Okay. Then I need to check the source code here. For Funkin Lua. And then scale object. Object XY. Okay, cool. We can do that. Scale object GB overlay. And let's do double the size just to start with. I did not get that right. Am I in the wrong file? Possibly. Better. Good. Now we need to move it left and up. So let's do -200 for the X value and -200 for the Y value. This is just going to be like trial and error. Okay, good. I think we got the height about right. Let's go way further left. Getting closer. Hey, that feels pretty good. I think we got it. I think that's right on. Okay, now we need to get Djentbot and Boyfriend in the right place, and we need to zoom in a little bit. So, hey, Mega Destroy, thank you so much. Apple Core from Dave and Bambi. Maybe. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Not that one, but I want the export file. Yeah, Mega Destroy, thank you so much. Okay, Djentbot needs to move over and down a bit. So let's do -200 and like 820. Way too far. Let's put Djentbot right at 0 and at like 420. Nice. Pretty close. He's going to move back over to the right again. Say maybe 120. What was my first guitar, Lapis? It was a really beat up old acoustic guitar I found in my grandma's basement that belonged to my great-grandfather. And then after that, I got a Squier Affinity Strat. Do you need to move further down a little bit? A little bit. Nintendo Gamebot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wonder if I could do that, Tercero. Good. Let's move Boyfriend now. Boyfriend needs to be at like 600. And probably the same height, probably 450, I would guess. Pretty good. Let's say 200. That doesn't feel like it moved him. Oh, I moved Girlfriend by accident. Hey, thanks, Huge Nate. We're getting closer. 500? Yeah, okay. Good. Good. Let's zoom back in Say 75?
3, 2, 1, go.
That's pretty good. The music is in the wrong place for this chart right now. But it's looking good. Djentbot has this little pixel situation going on the edge there. I'm not sure what that's about. Both of them do. I love it. I love it. Let's add a few bars to the beginning of the crazy remix. Don't get copyrighted. Yeah, maybe I will draw this from scratch, but I'll use that as like a starting point. Okay, how many bars is it before the chart comes in? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on bar 9. So we have 8 bars of intro. So we need this melody to come in on bar 9. Which means we have an intro happening. From here to here. Cool. Let's bounce out our... Did we finish this song? We did not. Let's finish it. Pyro, go for it. I want to see it. Okay, then we have our next section. Actually, we can just duplicate this. Let's see if I can actually remember these parts from memory. I don't remember this. I have a MIDI file for it somewhere. There we go. Oh, geez. Why is it all on one track? That's terrible. How does this go? LDG, thank you so much. You're amazing. You make a top 10 list of your favorite guitar covers? Yes, absolutely. I would love that. I'd love to hear that. Thank you so much, LDG. You're amazing. Okay, here's that part. Okay, I remember now. There's gonna be tutorials up later today on making chromatic scales and using chromatic scales in both Ableton and FL Studio. Those should be up around in like 4 hours. We're gonna stream for another 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll edit those real quick, and they'll be up. I shot them yesterday, and they'll be up soon. Hopefully, they'll be helpful. It's so weird looking at a composer making a song other than in FL Studio. Lapaz, it's so weird to me that FL Studio is the default in Friday Night Funkin' because literally nowhere else in the world is FL Studio considered a good program. I'm sorry. Like, literally every professional music producer on earth thinks FL Studio is a toy and a joke. So it's crazy to me that it's the go-to in Friday Night Funkin'. It's just bonkers. I got feelings on it. Yeah, definitely. Like BB Panzu has absolutely set like kind of the standard for a lot of this stuff, and I mean the stuff he makes is just amazing. So I totally get that. It's also that there are probably it's easier to access like cracks and free versions of FL Studio than anything else. And yeah, the mobile version is like the only even functional mobile DAW. So I get that. But it's just, Ableton's just so much, like every EDM producer on earth uses Ableton. Nobody uses FL. Like Seamless is the only producer who uses FL. And we all think he's really weird for it. Okay. I think that was mostly right. Okay. We got our Wheedly Wheedlies up next. And then our chorus. Then we have our crazy harmony section, which, boy, am I not going to remember. Who sings the lead on that part? Okay, Djentbot sings lead, Boyfriend sings harmony, as it should be. If I remembered which note it started on, it'd be great. I goofed something at the end there. Hey, thank you, Draco Noob. Thank you so much. Let's try this run again. There we go. We got it, we got it. Play the tutorial with song guitar? I think that would be fun. Okay, now Boyfriend's harmony. I gotta remember how that If Djentbot starts here, there we go. Thank you so much, Draco, for joining. You're amazing. Nope. Not those notes. There we go. I'm trying to remember this harmony on the fly. It's tricky. Yeah, I think we got it. Let's hear that full speed. Sweet. Something's still bugging me about this. It doesn't sound like as fun as I want it to. Oh, this wasn't quantized. That's why. Jeez. Is this quantized? All should be quantized. There we go. That's sounding tighter. Let's add one last bass note at the end. Yes, definitely some Double Dragons vibes. Just going for that classic NES feel. Puddles, thank you so much. Lapaz, I just don't like Ballistic. I'm sorry, it's just not a good song. Like literally try to sing me any part of it from memory after like the first few notes, and you will find there's literally nothing going on there. It's just random ass noise. I'm sorry. I get real boomery and complainy in the morning, but I just don't like any of Witty's songs. I'm sorry. Oh, you're right. The second. Oh, thank you. Good catch. Yeah, this second Wheedly Wheedly section has a different drum beat going. Ardoff, what's up? We're actually doing 8-bit music right now, so weirdly, completely different vibe than guitars. Yes, absolutely, Ardoff. Anytime. Sweet. Let's bounce out the instrumental. This is Crazy 8. Instrumental, let's put this here. Just my general export folder. Have I heard of Unique Geese? Yeah, absolutely. I think he reached out to me to work on a song sometime, but I never heard any more from him. I might be thinking of something else, though. I'm not sure. Manny, you can leave the house. Good. Have you been on lockdown or quarantine? I haven't seen anybody in so long because, like, my dad had COVID, and so we didn't see my whole family because they were on quarantine. And then we thought my wife was exposed, so then we didn't go anywhere. Like, it's just this nonstop series of not being able to see anybody. It's a bummer. Hope it all gets better soon. Cracking eggs. I'm dropping my new album, Crackin' Eggs. How do you like that, Obama? I love the Sonic 2 fan dub. It's so good. I still want to do a somebody said we should do a fan dub Robotnik mod, and I think that'd be very funny. I think the songs would have to be like Crackin' Eggs, Pissed on the Moon, and what else? What's the last title? Alternative Accounts is the last title. That's good. That's good. Jeez, that's terrible, Nemesis. Oh, I gotta save this. I cannot forget to save this or I will lose all the work we did there. I don't feel comfortable quoting too much of that on stream, but it's a very funny mod. It's a mod. What am I saying? I'm so deep in the Friday Night Funkin' world. Jeez, God help me. It's a very funny fan dub. It's incredible. Oh, I want to leak these so bad. These new songs sound so sick. If you're a patron of mine, you've already heard one of them, I think. No, Ardoff did not delete Split because he has no reason to. Sonic, Sonic, my long lost lover. Yeah, my patron Discord does maybe get leaks sometimes. Where am I putting these? What is wrong with me? I'm zoning out here. You fool! I have over 70 alternative accounts! Save that there. Thank you, Manny. Even just hanging out and I'm being a member is amazing too. Where am I going? What's going on here? Assets, songs, crazy instruments. There we go. I mean, the songs will be out soon. The Tails Gets Trolled one, I think the update's supposed to come in a couple weeks. I don't know if I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but maybe you didn't hear it from me. Okay, let's close, recompile this, and then pull this in, and we should have a functioning, crazy 8-bit remix thingy. What's up, Luigi? Come on, compile.
Three, two, one, go.
This is so cute. I forget if it brought over the mod charts. I don't know. It might have. No, it didn't. I wonder if mod charts work on the Pixel one. I got the timing wrong on that part. Oh, thanks, Ardov. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That works. I love it. It works. We did it. That's the first new actual thing we properly finished and got into the mod. That's great. Okay. I want to check out the EDM week remixes I was doing. Let's hear Sideways. Let's check out where that's at. Is the background on the screen a whole separate ping? Yes, it is. It's a transparent overlay. I thought making the camera move the position that the character is moving. I haven't thought about that. That sounds interesting. We have things muted. Let's unmute everything. Except maybe this track? Okay. Play the song, please, Ableton. Thank you. Later, Venom Squad. Oh, hang on. I have tracks that shouldn't be enabled. So this is the Scream section, which I replaced with samples instead. This is so silly. Okay, so this isn't bad. It's not as good as the Crazy remix, I don't think. I think I like the Crazy remix a lot better. Here's where that's at. Thanks, Ardov. Redo the Scream for Sideways? Maybe, Tercera. I kind of like it. Yeah, so that's cool. I want to redo some stuff here. Just shapes and beats? Yeah. Playing Through the Fire and Flames is easier on guitar than in Friday Night Funkin'. I agree, Yeet. Almost, because I do actually play it on guitar also. It's very hard. Can I cover Ark Survival Evolved? I've never played Ark. So let's break this down. Let's take the vocals out of it for a second. Let's bring these effects up here. They should be in their own group. Effects. And let's kind of rebuild this arrangement from the bottom up, just one section at a time. And I kind of want some kind of percussion loop or something in the background. Something very housey. We could try it, Tercera. We could try it. I almost want to look in like deep house. more than just house. Yeah. Just looking for some inspiration here. This all kind of sucks. Can I get a more electronic percussion sound? This all kind of sucks. Did I download any sample packs, by the way? I just use Splice Start off. I just scroll through here and find stuff that works. That's better to me than committing to like a huge sample pack or something. Yeah, this all sucks. Let's get out of there. Let's go to like new disco, maybe? A lot of tabla. That's interesting. That's kind of working for me. Yeah, I just use Splice because it's just so much easier to... It's so well categorized. I can search by so many different tags, by genre, by just everything you can imagine. And then it's right there, and I don't have to keep like terabytes and terabytes of samples on my drive, which I already do for like, you know, all the orchestral stuff I have and piano samples. It's already way too much. So having just quick stuff right at the tips of my fingers is pretty sweet. Ah, see how much that adds? Here's without it. Right? Like, that's just nice. Okay, this groove sucks. We're gonna keep looking through Splice for more, really just more inspiration. Because I like that loop we got, and we're gonna keep digging further into kind of the deep house world. See if we can find a drum loop that works. That's kind of cool, maybe as a starting point. That's insane. Yeah, this is groovy. You're making a mod too, Joaco? That's awesome. If you're working on it, you should, if you're comfortable, you should share it in the Discord. We have a lot of fun talking about mods we're working on, all kinds of stuff. Where is it? Reload. Ah. There you are. Thank you. We'll have this come in when the band comes in. Okay, this clap isn't working for me on every beat. So we're going to bring in like an 808 snare for some stuff. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, but not every time. Hang on. Just every other. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, I actually really like where that went. Let's make sure the pianos we bring in also make sense there. Go for it, Ardoff. I want to check it out. What's up, Coding Plus Modding? Okay, I hate this piano sound. We're gonna try... We were using the M1 house piano because that's like where the genre came from, but it's not fitting in this mix. And I agree, Tershar, we're gonna get some lower stuff. Ardoff made Livid Lycanthrope, and also the song Split, which is just, you know, all-time banger. And let's turn off some of these other things. Good. Good. Now, cool. I think that helps with the timing a little bit. I'm wondering if lower voicings would help too. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's see what other kind of sounds we can start mixing in there a little bit. Just going through more of the deep house loops, and I'm not going to limit myself to a specific instrument or anything. I just want to see what there is here. That's fun. What about, like... There's some weird stuff on here. I don't know if any of that's working. Okay, I think there's one more thing we can add to this, and that is just some like high poppy arpeggios. So let's get... Actually, kind of want to build this from scratch myself. I have something in mind. I would like like a pan flute. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. So let's put that on channel 1. And then a mallet, like a little xylophone. We're going full cheese here, folks. And I'm thinking just like... I think that works. Okay. This is good, but I want to shorten things. I want to make it feel like really clipped. Let's edit the pan flute sample first. Why isn't this working the way I think it does? Boop, boop. That works. We do the same for the marimba. Oh wait, I know. Okay. You made a custom boyfriend voice? That's awesome, Ruby. I want to do the same for this mod. Let's hear the effects leading into that. Sagi Roblox, probably about a month from now. I gotta work with some artists on some stuff, I think. Yeah, not JDYT. I did not start with expensive guitars. I started with very cheap bass from Breathe put in here. That would be crazy. Okay, we are gonna put a big sub drop there. And we're going to reverse a little bit of that and bring it in. Oops. I wanted this reversed. There we go. Okay, we need to bring in the stuff we did earlier for that section. Should we have this loop keep going there? Let's see. I think so. Got the placement wrong on that. Okay, cool. Halfway through that, I want that line to get more intense. So we're going to take these. Drop serum on them. Drop it. Can I find one? This is it. Let's look in.
Here it is. Here it is.
No, these aren't working. Caribou, what you can do, I don't necessarily recommend this, but if you do want serum and you can't afford the full thing at once, Splice does actually do rent-to-own synthesizers. So serum is, I don't know how much it is actually because I've already bought it. $10 a month you can have serum for as long as you want, and after I think 9 months you own it. So that is an option on Splice. I know it sounds like I'm like showing like a freaking sponsored thing for Splice. I'm not affiliated with them. I just really freaking like them. Let's put a nice little drum fill there. I don't do many drum fills in these, but when it's warranted, I do. right? There. Now we need to add something more there to bring it up one level further. How about just some horns? Hey, hello from Pakistan. What's up, Rahimin? Not JDYT. It is not free, but there is a 90-day free trial you can start with. It's called Ableton Live, and you can download it at ableton.com. Okay, so I want to do some, I don't know, I have this horn line, like, going in my head. That could be cool. I don't know what I was thinking with these chord voicings. Now we're going to do something very fancy called key switching, which lets me change how these horns are playing these instruments. So F sharp -1, and we're going to use D -1. Okay. What that means is I'm going to find, this is like a command. If I change this to a different note, it'll sound different. Okay, those notes don't fit where I thought they did. They need to move back. It does sound nothing like Djentbot, and I'm okay with that. This mod is just where I have fun with music I'm writing. It's okay. Okay, let's put the vocals back in, see what we got. What was that clap sample? Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I love it. I love it. Let's check out the crazy remix. Well, let's bounce this, put it in the game. To do that, we're going to group everything that isn't the vocals, put that in an instrumental group. And now there's one last little bit of like mastering stuff we're going to do. I'm going to take these off the master channel, throw them on the instrumental bus. Let's get those mastered together. And we're going to put the same master chain on the vocals separately. Sweet. And what we can now do is turn off the vocals, just bounce out the instrumental. Yeah. Is house a genre? Yeah, so house music comes from dance club scene in the late 80s, early 90s. It gets its name from taking place in warehouses. There would be these like, kind of secret undercover raves put on in warehouses. Most, not quite as properly licensed as they should be. And this is the genre of music that kind of flourished there. And from there, it made its way to France. French house is like probably the most strongly defined genre of house music. It's one of like, it's a really like fundamental genre of EDM. So much of modern EDM comes from French house, like Daft Punk, Sebastian, Justice is like huge influence on all modern EDM. So that all comes from France in like the 90s. Yeah, that's house music. I should do a music historian channel sometime. I have too many channels. Let's do crazy remix. Yeah, it should be a topic for Dean Talks Music. I'm so close to starting Dean Talks Music. So my big goal for this year, in addition to continuing to do, fun covers on here, mostly Friday Night Funkin' stuff, Friday Night Funkin' modding tutorials on this channel. I have a second channel, or like fourth or fifth channel, I have no idea at this point, called Dean Talks Music, where I, as the name sounds, I talk about music production, I talk about music theory and stuff, and I want to make that as big as this channel is. Right now it's got like 500 subscribers or something. I want it to be right up here in the 200s with Longest Solo Ever. And yeah, Peter, I want Longest Solo Ever to hit 1 million this year too. That's another goal. I want that to grow, and the long-term goal for that is have some courses that you can take and learn music production start to finish in like a really organized way and really get a lot out of it rather than just like random YouTube videos here and there. And eventually I want to open up like a whole online music school. So music education is like really accessible to everyone. That's my big long-term like 10-year goal. But this year's goal is get Dean Talks Music up and running with music production lessons every week. I have other challenge ideas, stuff like going on Splice, picking one of these sample packs, and I lost Splice, whatever. Pick a sample pack on Splice and make a song from it in an hour as like a challenge, or remaking pop songs in 2 hours or something. The new Post Malone song, the new Bruno Mars song, make it from scratch by ear in an hour or two. I think those kind of things would be really fun. If there's anything else like that stuff you want to see, let me know. I really want to start that soon. I'm just struggling with like where exactly to start it. So I keep getting total analysis paralysis over that. Remaking Mike Gino songs. Yeah, so here's the thing. I kind of want it to not be Friday Night Funkin' related, because this channel is so deeply entrenched in Friday Night Funkin' stuff. I'm going to keep it corralled here and let that other channel kind of exist outside this niche, which the Friday Night Funkin' world is amazing. Such an active community and stuff. But if you make Friday Night Funkin' content, you cannot get out of it. Like, I can't post anything non-Friday Night Funkin' on this channel. If I do, it's dead. The Attack on Titan cover I did last week, total dud. Like, it's just, I can't do anything but Friday Night Funkin', and I don't want to do that to another channel. So all Friday Night Funkin' content is going to stay here on Longest Solo Ever. Okay, so these are vocals. Let's set them aside for a second. Whatever these are. Oh, these are sweeps. Okay. And let's kind of organize what we got. Is this the chorus? Yeah. Let's put drums up top. And then basses are going to get their own department. I feel like these got separated. Oh yeah, these are basses. Bass. I like to do a little color coding here, even though I'm incredibly colorblind. And this is the subsynth. It's the growl bass. This is the verse saw. Okay. These are going to get grouped into synths. And what are these? These are the Wheatleys? Yes. These can go in synths as well. Coding. Do I think my channel would be popular if Friday Night Funkin' was not made? It wouldn't be as big as it is right now, no. I'm incredibly thankful to Friday Night Funkin' for giving me the growth it has. I can't say that. So there's two things that happened at the same time, which both probably contributed to my my recent growth on YouTube. One was, yeah, Friday Night Funkin' and the incredibly active community it has, and just happening to make content for it at the right time. Yes, absolutely. Another thing that happened, I joined this YouTuber Discord. It's limited to only monetized YouTubers, so it's all like really high level, serious discussion. There's some huge YouTubers in there, like everyone's over like 200, 500,000, a million. And in there, basically, I went in there, I got torn apart by them, and they told me everything I was doing wrong with my channel, and they were 100% right on everything. I was making content just for me, without really worrying if anyone was going to watch it, which is fun, but doesn't get you a lot of views. I've now shifted to a much more like finding the overlap between what I like and what everyone else will watch, and that has helped so much in my channel, even within making sure my Friday Night Funkin' content does really well. So those two things happening at once probably had a lot to do with the growth. Would I be as big without Friday Night Funkin'? Probably not, but I have a feeling I would have grown a lot this year just on their advice alone. And we're going to test that theory with my music production channel, see if I can grow a channel that isn't Friday Night Funkin' related. You were a breakdancing kid? Norberto, you can breakdance? That's amazing. Okay, like we did before, we're going to break this down to just kind of its fundamental parts, starting with the drums. And let's organize these. What is this? That's a big snare is what that is. Now these claps. Yep. Okay, so let's find some more grooves to bring in here. If Bushes is love on that, thank you, Caribou. I will consider it. So now we're looking for more electro house here. Let's see what we can find in percussion. And what tempo are we at? We're looking in 125. I'm just going to set a general range so we get close to what we're doing. Anywhere from like 100 to like 145. That's kind of cool. Let's see what that does, but we'll keep looking. Coding plus modding, you can make music. Anyone can make music. That's kind of fun. That's intense. That's wild. Okay, let's work with that one we just found. See if that adds anything here. I should try making a shorts channel. Okay, Peter, shorts are terrible for YouTube. Shorts are a great way to kill your channel. I don't think they're really beneficial. I have never met a person who actually was successful at growing their channel with shorts. I've seen people who built a lot of subs that then never watched any of their videos and killed their channel. I don't think shorts are a good idea right now, and I'm going to reassess that every once in a while to see if they are. But for now, I really don't think they are. Nath Glitchy, your music is... Don't, I'm sure it's not trash. Everyone is at their own level, and everyone grows. My music 2 years ago was trash. My music 5 weeks ago was trash. My music 5 minutes ago was trash. We're always getting better. It's okay. I do think that's adding something. It's subtle. So much of this stuff is really helpful. It's so subtle. Am I still doing TikTok? I haven't been. And not because I don't think there's a benefit there, because I do. I just haven't had time to do anything with it. Okay, that's probably enough to helping. You're exactly right, Manny. Sucking at something is just the first step to being really kind of good at something. In the words of Jake the dog. Tina's a TikTok e-girl. Okay. I wonder if it'd be good to have a little bit more attack on this synth. Yeah. I wonder if I can layer in a more FM kind of synth. Like, let's pull in my DX7. emulator. I also don't suck at playing 7 keys, but only if they're on a piano, Jacob. I do in Friday Night Funkin'. Key map my MIDI keyboard. That is not a terrible idea, Deathtrap. I hate how much I actually kind of like that idea. Okay, I have an idea for a sound I want in here. We're gonna make it from scratch, I think. I'm having trouble typing too, Deathtrap. You just watched me botch Serum there a minute ago. Okay, it's gonna be like a whoop 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 kind of sound, like a Zoidberg. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, we're getting weird in the mornings, folks. Do a stream with viewers where you mess with a song. Yeah, I love that idea. I want to do that kind of stuff on my new channel. Sample Megalovania? I thought about that. Nah, boring. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That kind of thing. Now we just got to figure out where to put that. Maybe in second measure? Nah, it's got to be right from the beginning. Oh wow, we hadn't saved that yet. That scared me. If I were, I can't play the song for you right now, but if I were pulling this from anywhere, it would be from Knife Party's song "Internet Friends." There is like a leading up to the drop. There's a sound that sounds a lot like this. This album, honestly, all of Knife Party's discography is just like top notch EDM. These two are like, they're two former members of the band Pendulum, if you know them. And Knife Party is just like top of the game in EDM producers, creating the absolute best of every genre. So that's, anytime I'm producing EDM, I have Knife Party and Skrillex like in the back of my head. Funkin aside, I don't really know what it is, Cool Banana. Yeah, Centipede's an intense song. Oh, are you? These are disabled right now. Okay. We'll check it out in a second, Cool Banana. Okay, let's do something about these Wheatleys. Because we can do better than that sound. That's pretty decent. Got some movement to it. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Move these over here. Really push the master on this one. Let's get OTT involved. Tarshara, you're an EDM noob? Okay, go listen to, in this order, and this is your homework, and this is going to be aptly named, the Daft Punk album, Homework. No, you could just listen to like the best of Daft Punk, Justice, their first album, Cross, is like the EDM Bible. And then, like I said, Knife Party. Also, this gets a lot of flack for being like overplayed and like overrated and stuff. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites. This is all just absolute god tier EDM in every genre. I don't know why Skrillex gets so much crap. This, like Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites was totally overplayed as a dubstep song, but it's a great song. Like the whole album is killer front to back. Rock and Roll Will Take You to the Mountain is like top tier electro house. So is Kill Everybody. Scata and Scary Monsters are great dubstep songs. This is like one of the most heart-wrenching songs ever. It has just all vocal chops and it's great. All I Ask of You is a great dance tune. Like it's just a great album. Anyway, that's my Skrillex rant for the day. I think Skrillex is underrated. Hot take. Get in there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he absolutely got overplayed. He just totally overexposed when he first came out because he was the absolute best producer around, blowing everybody else completely out of the water, leveled up the entire EDM scene all by himself. And what's crazy is he was the frontman for friggin' he was the frontman of friggin' From First to Last before he was Skrillex. Like, that's Skrillex. And then he just went off, after being in a fantastic emo band, went off and produced just the absolute greatest EDM career in years. So, props to him, man. Yeah, Skrillex is Sonny Moore from First to Last. Later, Manny. Let's listen to this. I'm feeling this one. Hey, thanks, Beam Does Stuffs. Mostly, this is a synthesizer called Serum. You can see it here. It's an amazing synth that I use for basically every sound, almost everything. Death Trap, remind me in the Discord. I'll drop it in there. Just all the songs I recommend. Not crazy about that section. We may redo that. Hang on, there's something I need to do there before I forget. There needs to be a snare fill, right, leading into that, right? No, Peter, I agree with you. I'm not crazy about how that section sounds. I do like it a lot better in the original. That's like, yeah, that's like a defining section of the song. Like, if you haven't heard the song, here's how it sounds. So that section has to be there, but I agree with you. I don't know if this is the right execution for it. But it's what we've got for today, and I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. I think I'm going to leave it there. I have a bunch of other stuff I want to work on for y'all, including those tutorials I shot earlier. So I shot some how to make a chromatic scale for like original Frynet Funkin vocals earlier. And that'll be up in like an hour. I'm going to go edit that right now and post it. And I'll have tutorials up for both Ableton and FL, depending on what you use. And if you don't use either of those, you can probably figure something out between those two tutorials. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. This was a blast. We got a lot done. We got a nice little Game Boy level modded into Frynet Funkin. And I think, finished probably. Well, I'm going to rework some of this. But we made great progress on both of these tunes, which I'm really happy about. Puddles, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you, Puddles. Thank you to anybody who super chatted and joined memberships. You are all helping me out so much. So incredibly helpful. Pyro, yeah, drop that out. I want to check it out. And I'll drop in Listen to This in our Discord. I'll drop a Spotify playlist of my recommended EDM homework listening. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Puddles. You rock. And have a great day. I'll see you all here tomorrow for the premiere of Detected from the Versus Hex